Hello and welcome to A2&i. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm John Lake. At Dubai, Emirati defence conglomerate Edge was out to really hog the headlines with what was claimed to be the biggest stand at the show, while its energetic and resourceful comms and PR staff set about flooding the email inboxes of journalists with release after release and announcement after announcement. And the breadth of Edge's activities is simply astounding. And 9 of the group's aviation and aerospace-focused entities were present, including Tariq, who dominated one corner of the massive stand with full-size models of 3 Tariq glide bombs and other displays. Information display boards, video, the works. Tariq is a family of modular PGM kits designed to be fitted to the Mark 81, Mark 82 and Mark 83 general-purpose bombs, those weighing in at £250, £500 and £1,000 respectively. And what the Tariq kit does is transform a standard dumb bomb into a high-performance PGM with great accuracy and longer reach. Now, Tariq does this by offering multiple seeker options and an optional wing kit, the latter giving long standoff ranges, claimed by the manufacturer to exceed 120 kilometres, and with the seeker options offering all-weather day or night operational capability. The system offers a cost-effective wireless integration option or a standard digital solution for aircraft requiring either MIL-standard 1760 or Digibus interfaces. At Dubai, Edge was keen to flag up its successful completion of a number of vital integration programs, which added enhanced modularity and improved mission flexibility to its entire range of weapons. These included the successful integration of the Tariq kit onto a £1,000 Mark 83 bomb, as well as the demonstration of a latest technology GNSS anti-jamming capability, flight qualification of a height of burst sensor, known as HOBS. Now, this latter enhances the capability of Tariq munitions to use airburst options by leveraging an adjustable height selection function. The company was also keen to highlight the integration of a newly developed high-performance £500 penetrator. This newly developed warhead is in the final stages of integration now, and when integrated it will allow the Tariq to be used against hardened targets such as underground bunkers, command and control centres, even bridges. Flight qualification is due to commence in early 2022. We spoke to the Tariq CEO, Theunis Botha, about this remarkable family of weapons.
Theunis Botha, I'm the CEO of Tariq. It's a company in Abu Dhabi, part of the Edge group of companies. Our core business is the design and manufacturing of the Tariq, a family of long-range precision-guided munitions. So on the side here you can see it consists of at least 24 configurations, defined by payload size as well as the type of seekers to be used. This is the precision-guided munition with the longest range in its class in the world. The superior modularity allows for a great mission flexibility for the warfighter. On the Dubai Air Show 2021, we have debuted the Mark 83 or the 450 kilogram class Tariq for the first time. It's on show behind me. This is a weapon that allows the user to use a bigger bomb, 450 kilogram, either the Mark 83 or the 450 HSLD bomb that can be integrated onto the Tariq, the current range with the same front section, rear section and electronics, which allows for common logistic support. Tariq was originally designed as the Umbani precision-guided munition by Denel in South Africa. This was a technology program that started in the early 2000s, done by the company Denel Dynamics, one of the entities of Denel state-owned entity. The contract was then signed between the UAE and Enel in 2011 for a transfer of technology. The company A2&i was created, and the technology was brought across from South Africa to the UAE. Since then, we have expanded the technology locally and provided an upgraded solution of the original Umbani in the form of Tariq. The Tariq is a family of long-range precision-guided munitions. The differentiators are the fact that the same kit can be integrated on the 120 kilogram, the 250 kilogram bomb, as well as the 450 kilogram bomb. Then we have the additional option of adding a wing kit to extend the range. The version without the range will give you a 45 kilometer range from 40,000 feet, Mach 0.9, whereas the same version with the wing added will give you a range of exceeding 120 kilometers. We have 3 seekers currently, 3 dual mode seekers. It's a GNSS, which is a multi-constellation seeker for terminal phase guidance as well. The second one is a dual mode seeker where the terminal phase guidance will be semi-active laser. Now this seeker allows targets of opportunity to be engaged as well as moving targets. And the last one, the high end, is an imaging infrared seeker which allows for high precision with an automatic target recognition algorithm fitted in the seeker.
And which of those weapons have you found most? Which version are you selling most of?
It obviously depends on the specific user requirement. The imaging infrared with ATR is obviously the high-end version of the system, and this allows for a very precise target attack. However, the semi-active laser is a very versatile weapon. We have a lock-on before launch as well as a lock-on after launch capability, and the fact that we could engage targets up to 100 moving targets, up to 100 kilometers an hour, allows for great mission flexibility. Also integrated in these 3 seekers are a newly height of burst sensor feature, which allows the system to be integrated with electronic fuses and provides the user with a height adjustable proximity fuse capability. So you have an airburst capability that is selected by the user prior to the mission.
And you have a range of bomb bodies that you adapt the kits to.
Yes, the 120 kilogram, 250 kilogram, and 450, which is the NATO Mark 81, Mark 82, Mark 83 bombs, can be integrated on Tariq, each with its own unique front and rear adapter, which then allows the Tariq system to be fitted onto those bomb bodies. The new penetrator, the 250 kilogram penetrator, as I mentioned earlier, is in final phases of development. We plan to flight qualify this particular payload in the first quarter of 2022. This will provide the user with a very good penetration capability, a top attack, because Tariq has the capability to do a top attack from 90 degrees with a high terminal velocity, and thereby giving a very good penetration capability.
And is that to meet a specific customer requirement, or is that being developed because you see a gap in the market?
It's twofold. There is a definite customer, one of our customers has a definite requirement for a purpose-built penetrator, and there is also a potential gap in the market for the 250 kilogram. Although there are similar weapons in the world, we've seen that there is an opportunity for this particular payload size. The Tariq family is currently undergoing a development program where the product roadmap is still being developed. One of the options that we are considering is an extended range version. This is obviously still under discussion. It will allow far superior range to comparable systems out there in the world, but it's not operational as yet, and it will, in due course of time, we will have the decision whether we would be able to proceed with that or not. The Tariq system entered service with the local Air Force in 2012, and it was subsequently upgraded to a much improved version of what you see behind me. And in the last year, the Egyptian Air Force also adopted Tariq and started utilizing it.
The Egyptians?
The Egyptians, yeah. We have embarked on a program to enhance operational capability of the system based on user requirements. The height of burst sensor is one aspect, the GPS anti-jamming, improved electronics inside, better processors, and improved inertial measurement unit was added. All of this to enhance the operational capability of a system like this in a GPS-denied environment.
And what sort of proportion of weapons do you expect to be supplied with the wing kit, and what proportion without?
It depends on user requirement. It's difficult to predict. I think what is important for most users is to obtain maximum range. Therefore, the wing kit is very, very popular with the automatic target recognition on the IR seeker. So that's normally a very much sought after solution. But it's not only the weapon that we supply. There are scenarios where the smaller light attack aircraft requires a semi-active laser seeker with a weapon that can be installed on a smaller type of aircraft with lower mass, allowing them to have a moving target capability.
Now, what have I missed? What should I have asked?
I think the important aspect for us at this air show is we are debuting the Mark 83, which we believe is the leading 450 kilogram PGM in its class currently in the world, with all the operational features that we've added in there. This provides a very good solution for either a long range, all-weather day-night, a system with the ability to do a 90-degree dive for penetration targets. So, and it is really a system today that is very sought after if we look at the current users' requirements. The Tariq system could be integrated in either two ways. We have a standalone integration with which is a Wi-Fi enabled link, which the pilot gives the ability to integrate it with the use of a ruggedized tablet carried on his thigh. This system is very cost effective, and it allows for easy integration onto any fighter, on any light attack, advanced trainer or fighter aircraft. The second option is the full digital 1760 integration that we could do on any frontline fighter currently available, and both options are currently available to the users.
And tell me about the service status of the weapon. What kind of aircraft is it cleared on so far, and who's using it?
The system is currently cleared on the Hawk series of advanced trainers. It's also integrated on the Mirage 2000 family. As you can see outside, we are integrating it on the Archangel as well. It's one of the UAE platforms. And then the integration opportunities exist to integrate it onto more of the newer generation fighters that's out there. I think the aim is to expand the portfolio of aircraft to be integrated on, and this is still in process of being developed.
And you're in service with the UAE Air Force?
Yes, the Tariq system, as you see it behind me, is in full operational service with our local client as well as the Egyptian Air Force. So it's a fully operational system with all the features being available to the client, allowing them to have a very good mission flexibility for the range of targets that they may engage.
That was Theunis Botha, Tariq's charismatic CEO. Thanks so much for your time, Theunis. That clip was part of a longer interview, which we will be bringing you in written form as well. As always, thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow A2&i on all the usual social media channels. Until next time, that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching. Take care out there. Look after yourselves. Thank you and goodbye.